Well. Welcome back to your favorite show, WGO. You know what's going on.
You
Patrick.
sounded like an evil villain right there.
Oh my God.
Well. I've been waiting for you.
Well, welcome back to your favorite show. I was like a half pirate kind of guy.
Are we going to be pirates now?
We're pirates here for second season, y'all. Be prepared.
Is that a hint?
Halloween
is that what we're talking
up.
about today?
No, we're not talking about pirates. That would be a fun episode, though. I like that a lot.
We should do it for Dress Like a Pirate Day.
Is that a real day?
That's a real day.
Don't lie to me. What day? What's a pirate day?
I don't know. Krispy Kreme
day...
Donuts used to do free donuts on that day. That's all I remember it for.
Come get your pirate donut.
Yeah.
Absolutely absurd. Even more absurd. Why do we call TVs boob tubes?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard that in a while.
I know.
feel like that's a generational thing.
Definitely. But for some reason, I was working at my new job, and I walked into the little living room area, and I was like, what's on the old boob tube today? And I pulled that so far out of my ass that I completely forgot it was a saying until it came out of my mouth. So...
Did people know what you were talking about?
All the people that I'm currently working with are about twice my age, so they all took it as like, oh yeah, totally just like normal question. So they all knew what I was talking about. And then I asked, I was like, why did I say that? Like, why is a TV a boob tube? And then no one even knew. And what was funny is that one of them said, you should probably Google that. And I was like, oh shit, episode time, baby. That's what we fucking do at WGO. So,
getting set up. There we go.
I know. It was crazy. I was like, the stars are aligning for some boob tubes. Yeah, boob tube. What'd you think?
I have no idea. Is that relating to what's on TV, like sex sells? I don't know.
It could be sex sells. I was thinking, hear me out, early forms of video pornography were DVDs. So you could only watch it on the TV. So maybe there was some sort of advertisement or some sort of company that advertised porn to watch on the big screen, the boob tube, or something like that. Or
it definitely could be pornography related. I could see that.
That's what I was saying. If we're going down that kind of wormhole, we might just have a porn episode on our hands. But it depends on what's. Raunchy season 2 coming at you. Secrets.
Make sure you use protection.
Yeah.
Everyone, quick.
Everyone put on a quick condom right now. You don't know what's going to happen this episode. Jesus. Or do you think it's the structure of an old TV screen? Because you know how old TV screens were kind of rounded?
Well, yeah, and they have the tubes inside of them, too.
Do you think it's in the shape of a breast?
It could be.
No fucking way.
No?
If that's why a TV is called a boob tube, I'm gonna quit the podcast right here.
What? Okay. I don't think it's that, but you never know.
I'm thinking it's either structure or porn. That was the only two things I could think of.
I don't know. I'm almost thinking maybe it has something to do with the old TV will rot your brain and you just turn into
a boob.
Know. Yeah, I don't know.
That was actually a guess of one of the people I was working with, because I asked that. I was like, why do you think it's called a boob tube? And she said maybe it's because you turn into a boob while you watch TV. Like we all just kind of drone out and boob out. And I was like,
kind of makes sense.
Is that a real thing though? I've never been like just called a boob or described anybody as a boob before.
It's not from your time. It's an older person's thing.
I think we should bring it back.
I feel like not super old though. It's right around your dad's time.
That's what I was thinking. It's just our parents.
Yeah.
Should we bring it back? Should What's Going On be called the Boobs? Our audience? Are you guys
the band
boobs?
of boobs? They'd be the band of boobs.
That's a shout out though. Shout out to Not Another D&D podcast, NADPod. Great time.
Oh, is that where that's from? Okay.
Yeah, band of boobs. It was their like whole season 1 group, I'm pretty sure.
I totally forgot about that.
Great D&D podcast if you are interested in D&D or just want some funny storytelling episodes. But yeah, maybe we can call our audience the Boobs. What's a fun audience
crew?
name?
I
The
don't
Boob.
know.
The Boob Gallery.
Gang?
The Boob Gallery. Boob
Boob
Gal.
gallery.
I like the Boob Gallery. Or
boob groupers.
Boob group.
Groupies.
Groupie
Groupers. Yeah, your fish.
The boob groupers. You fish with tits. We're roasting our audience here. Season
Wow.
2. We're actually just gonna we're just being more vulgar and more aggressive with you guys. So we hope you enjoy it. If you got a good name, we should call you guys the Boob What or Blank Boobs. The audience.
Why
of
does it have to
boobs.
be boobs?
I don't know. I just want to call people boobs now because I think that's fun. I'm gonna start whipping that out there. Be like, oh, what up, you fucking boob? It's just fun. It's not like that insulting, and it's a great nickname. So I'm calling you the boob from now on. That sound good? Maybe it's just what we call each other. We're just the boobs. We're a pair, the duo. What's going on?
That's
Boob
true.
crew?
Not quite the same size as is
Yeah, but
normal.
they're not normally the same size. A little off.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is it
Perfect.
fits?
Welcome
Which
to your
one's more
house, the
perky? Are
boobs.
you the perky one?
I feel like I'd be the perky one.
Oh man.
I'm a perky boob. You're like, I don't know. What kind of boob are you?
Apparently, I'm the sagging one.
You don't have to be saggy. You could just a little smaller, less perky boob. I guess this is a
Okay.
little sag. That makes me feel bad though. Maybe you'll have a good day, a good perky day. We'll alternate. It depends. What the fuck are we talking about? Boob tubes. Shall we Google it?
Let's dive in.
All right. I'm about to dive in. Shout out. Who is that? Jason Derulo?
What? I don't know. R. Kelly, maybe? I have no idea.
Oh, it might be R. Kelly. I think you got that right, actually.
That's your style of music. I am not
I
sure at
know.
all.
I'm out of the loop. What are you giggling about? I'm excited.
It's just the way this one was worded. The article is called "What is a boob tube?" (parentheses with pictures). They know how to pull people in.
Yeah, they do.
Yep. So it was coined in the 1960s when early TV sets operated with cathode ray tubes. Shout
Okay.
out to our trailer episode.
Yeah. Shout out Tom. Going off script, talking about a cathode
He
ray
knew this
tube.
was going to happen one
He
year in the
knew
future.
the anniversary was coming up. He was so ahead of his time. Tom, shout out. So what about the cathode ray tube? It's shaped like a boob or what?
Yeah, I don't know. They just mentioned that, and then they say it was meant to characterize people who were watching TV as boobs.
I think it sounds like there's the nickname of a TV called the Tube, and that was from the cathode ray tube. And then, I guess a lazy person back in the day was called a boob, or the word boob also has association with stupidity or easily distracted. Oh, which is why it's related to obviously women's memories, and the term booby trap was also something along those lines as well, saying that you'd be easily distracted, and so it's a trap.
Wow.
Oh my god! And something as simple as a boob is entertainment for lowbrow dummies. Just thick-headed idiots is what we all are, and that's why it's
I
called
think
a
I
boob
got
tube.
it then. I think I nailed it.
With the structure, yeah. Well, it's a little.
Well, no, I said the people being boobs.
Oh yeah. And I think you said structure as well.
yeah.
you
I think
killed
I
it.
nailed. I didn't combine it though.
Yeah.
I didn't put that together.
That's okay. I'm impressed. Yeah, you got it right off the bat. I'm just a dirty little bastard and was thinking pornography, I guess. You're gonna have to wait for a different week for that one. I'm trying to figure out when the first article or posting about the boobs or the boob tube.
Yeah, I
was
just see
written.
the 1960s, but I'm not sure when.
Baltimore's The Evening Sun wrote in 1968, "Why is it that today so many of our citizens are better informed on national and world affairs than they were even 10 years ago? Why else but the boob tube?" All right. Well, that's simple enough. Short and sweet boob episode. Anything else? We got right to the point.
I'm trying to jump into does TV rot your brain, and where did that come from? I don't know if we want to double up on that one or not.
I think it's just I mean, if the association of calling lazy people boobs and if all they do is watch TV, I think just going against entertainment and that kind of thing is common practice, it sounds like. So saying people that watch TV are, less intelligent, it sounds like just like a little like step off of that, honestly, right?
Yeah, there are some studies that it shows that prolonged periods of watching TV actually changes the anatomical structure of the brain.
I guess. But, I mean, I don't know. Depending on what shows you watch. I mean, there's informational shows. There's history shows. Like, you could be learning shit alongside of, like, whatever you're watching, I guess. I mean, if it was strictly, like, entertainment. I mean, there's still, like, the thing about TV is, like, while, yeah, sure, you're not really absorbing that much information, depending on what you watch, and even if you're just watching a show, you're gaining so much, like, weird little knowledge and history of a show. Like, you're still putting stuff in your brain. Like, your brain's fully active and going crazy with all the things that's
But you're
getting
passively
thrown at it.
consuming it. You're not dealing with it, you know? You're
I
not
guess.
throwing it around often in your head, thinking about it. You're just hearing it. And I feel like that could be part of the reason why.
I mean, maybe, if that's all you do. But I feel like TV helps you give, like, more conversational pieces instead of small talk. Like, everyone talks about, like, shows and stuff together. That's a conversation I guarantee every single person in the entire world has had.
Except for those without TVs.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, but then you have a conversational piece because you're like, I don't have a TV. And people are like, what? And then you can go from there. You still got something.
Oh, I'm seeing that a lot of studies do show, like, negative health effects to watching TV, but a lot of people say that's mainly because if you're watching a lot of TV, you're not actually
moving.
being physically active.
Yeah. I was going to say, I feel like mentally, obviously not the greatest way to, I don't know, get your mind engaged, but the biggest health risk is definitely the fact that you're sitting down for 8 hours a day on your rear end doing nothing. That's a lot.
8
of
hours
TV.
a day.
I don't know.
Jeez, that's extreme.
I was thinking of, like, chronic TV watchers. I don't know. Like, what do you think the average amount of TV a person watches a day?
I'm looking it up. I think
probably
it's
say
4 hours.
4
I think
hours?
it's 4 hours. Yeah.
4 hours? Wow. That's a lot more than I would have guessed.
No, that's my guess. I haven't looked it up yet.
I'm throwing out average is probably 2 hours. I think it's a little less. Simply because phones have taken so much more time.
Oh,
like
yeah, that's
TikToks
true.
and social media and stuff. Like, no one watches cable anymore unless you're, like, of an older generation. Like, I can't think of any single person our age that has cable.
Yeah.
So, I mean, streaming services, yes, like shows and whatnot. But if you got a full-time job, you're relatively active, and you have a hobby, TV is kind of the last step. And I feel like that's something that a lot of people maybe just watch right before bed, or that's about it. What do you find on average time? Is there anything?
I'm seeing Americans between the age of 18 to 24 years old watch 2.87 hours of TV per day.
Okay. I was right around there. It was kind of dead smack in between us.
Yeah. And then people in Italy, I don't know why they called out them, 1.88 hours.
Maybe that's the low end.
Wow. An estimated 1.57 billion households around the world own at least one TV.
Yeah, that's
That's
pretty
crazy.
insane.
How many households
TVs.
are there?
There's a
There's
lot.
only 7 billion people.
You'd be surprised, bro. Think about how. Yeah, there's so many houses out there in
A
general.
household.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh,
don't
I
know.
guess.
Like,
yeah, if you have a second home, does that count as a different household?
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, that might askew some things. How did they even find that out? You got a TV in your house? Your household?
I know,
Perfect.
we talked about this before. How do you get
Stats
to
are
be the
bullshit.
person for all these random surveys?
They're not real. I think people just make shit up, throw it on there, and then throw a number that blows people's balls, and they're like,
That's
"Good
basically
enough."
what we do.
Yeah, exactly. We make false articles.
And then we talk about them on a podcast.
Fuck yeah. Oh, my God. Misinforming the world one day at a time. We're doing our best.
I think that's all I had for TV watching.
All right. Lovely. I think the next time we talk about TV, we should talk about how TVs actually work. Get the
cathode
real
ray
truth
tubes.
of that cathode. Yeah. And the good old boob tube. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Maybe learned a thing or two, or maybe got a chuckle. Hope
Make
you have
sure
a
to
great
stick
day.
with podcasts because TV rots your brain.
Yeah, we don't. Listen to what's going on. We'll help your brain, I promise. You'll make it into an old, ripe age, healthy brain activity. That's our main focus here, actually.
That's our new slogan.
Yeah. Welcome to What's Going On.
Healthy brain activity.
Healthy
Don't even connect it.
Thank you guys for joining us. Have a great day.